of that means nothing in the face of Mirrorman, who has proclaimed to just be afraid.
This is great grand finals. This is like
no one, Vicky.
There's a narrative. There's beef.
He said he doesn't care at this point. You know, he's okay with sitting here because they've been waiting in the grand finals for some time. But you know that.
Chat, you think it's gonna be a reset? You think so?
Waiting in grand finals sometimes makes your hands feel cold a little bit. Meanwhile, NAKAT and VoiD just came from a very intense game.
No reset.
What does that mean here for those that have already been waiting?
I think 3-1, no reset.
Historical facts for EVO.
Boom!
Basically, the team who has been on the loser's side of bracket have won more championships than those who have been on the winner's side. So stats do favor NAKAT and VoiD, but that is only one person on each.
If a mod wants to run bets, go for it.
Team-based fight. You have to work together to come out on top. But as proclaimed, like you said a second ago, NAKAT and VoiD reaching final form out here, trying to get that rage mode using only 0.0001% of his power. Let's see if they can find their way back through the menace that have been Mirrorman.
NAKAT's gonna look like a fucking badass if he just wrecks him, though.
Time around instead of the other way around. I'm gonna see it right now with the way that VoiD was expressing how he feels in this bracket. As
it's true because this is
gonna get started with the grand finals.
Team friendship and heart versus team meta,
this
right?
Bumps out. Everybody getting prepared. Everyone at home. Everybody watching the crowd. Here we are. $100,000 first official offline grand finals.
Let's go. NAKAT and VoiD having to come out of the loser side, having to try to make this comeback and the comeback against RoseJ and Mirrorman. And already off the rip, though, in Sky Arena with no platforms.
For those who are unfamiliar, NAKAT and VoiD have to win 2 sets.
To do
that dominant stage control that you get, like you said, from that rocket and so much others, but NAKAT playing to the skies, trying to chase him all the way up to the top. You have to be able to invalidate that.
Bugs and Velma are busted.
And they do that so well.
Look at him dancing around, not just the rockets, but also the megaphone from the Velma here as well. Currently with VoiD putting in a lot of that damage, a lot of that pressure.
Mirrorman's the deadliest player in this bracket.
You talk about that tether earlier from Leviathan with that Rain Dog, but that shield very similar, lets you dive into and fully carrying all the way up to the side, gonna avoid that lasso of
NAKAT's on a mission.
Snipe out that potential life on the bottom.
NAKAT understanding I'm not going to overextend and jump off the stage in this situation because you know that Bugs down here is so powerful, but so is that bat too.
That nair to down air, nair to up air is so consistent. It is so hard to get away from.
First stock.
Up attack from Wonder Woman is going to find the first mark.
What a great way to catch a landing right there, too, with the first life being lost here, away from RoseJ and Mirrorman. Here comes the rocket coming all the way down.
Oh, my God.
But meanwhile, your entire teammate is off to the side, and VoiD and NAKAT are ready to bring out the heat.
You're so focused on paying attention to Wonder Woman flying in, you forgot to pay attention to the menace that is Tom and Jerry sniping you off the side. But the up air still not enough. But the blue team is taking a lot of damage they cannot afford to land unsafely against Bugs right now.
Can't kill him.
Here we go. Now you can see with the rocket coming out, jumping right out of it, actually, to try to help move around VoiD. They see VoiD in his sides. You know exactly where RoseJ wants right here to try to get that spike.
And coming in with that nair, just trying to find a follow-up on a down air, but not really able to find the mark. And Bugs still missing the mark.
Oh my God. Okay, that's one. And a snipe! Okay. They came right back, but Velma's at very high percent.
The megaphone really showing how those words definitely hurt. It's not just the word bubbles, as you
really
see the lasso coming in and sneak its way, trying to hit RoseJ away. Mirrorman has been doing a really good job, though.
There was a teabag where?
With these underground tunnels that he just uses right there before actually going right back in.
Playing perfectly to what this team dynamic has been. They've been real talkative about being the best, in that megaphone being one case, and they're getting damage racked up, but only in the lower 30s.
Oh, damn.
They can't afford.
As long as they stay alive here.
Got too much. RoseJ, even though they've been able to get away with it, you're gonna get caught.
Oh, big damage, Mirrorman. Oh,
knock you out. Well, especially when you get bounced up with
Velma
in general, having to
avoid
not just VoiD,
2.
but NAKAT as well. As you see
one more ring out.
losing out on that life.
Forcing him to go low because of NAKAT's presence off stage. Now 126.
Oh my
one
God.
recovery. That could take it out. One up air could take it out. Mirrorman has to be super careful here as they're rushing him down.
That's why Mirrorman's playing right behind RoseJ this time around. RoseJ actually forced to
yeah, you gotta stay behind your teammate.
In the front, even with that
otherwise, you're in danger. Healing.
Understand to hear that Mirrorman
he's
taking a lot of this damage. He has the less cool.
4-2. That's one.
VoiD and NAKAT now being able to take that. Oh my goodness, they are actually after what happened in the winners bracket.
And they didn't fall into the habit that can happen, chasing down someone there, taking a lot of damage in the process. Velma couldn't hit VoiD in the midst of that. It was no.
They're still in that subs.
So if NAKAT did lose his life in the middle of all of that, you were still going to be at 0 and 40 damage by comparison to Bugs still being 100 plus with everybody on the last life.
The way that VoiD and NAKAT, though, were also not overextending on purpose, like you were mentioning before. Yes,
there's already 21 teams signed, or 22 teams signed up.
Because VoiD was able to do that. But the lasso instead from NAKAT to try to be the one thing that helps out with the sweet spot instead of overextending, putting themselves off stage, preventing from getting spiked by the big bugs down here is so crucial right now. And keeping
Mirrorman might be
I think that's a big part of why
doing
we
the
saw
whole
them
time to get botted.
Velma more often off stage, and then if it was Mirrorman, they kind of hesitated and went for stage control to get the knockouts off the top, because how many times we saw those reversals coming in from Mirrorman on that down air like you were just talking about. But this is a big play.
Holy shit, Mirrorman almost got the yoinky McSwoinky.
Getting away from that down air from Velma, though, still keeping himself alive.
Let me get that bracket reset real soon right here with NAKAT and VoiD holding on to that 1 point down. Going to be able to hang out on the other side of the stage. The Rocket going to be able to also cover a good amount of that space while trying to isolate NAKAT.
And Vicky, this is just so crucial on the VoiD and NAKAT if they want to keep this composure.
Mirrorman was like 1% for that whole time.
In Winners Finals, they were
tanking in this game, just being at low percent
victory.
is so busted.
Mirrorman and RoseJ made all
just
of the right decisions to make the
stocks.
comeback, and it never turned around from that spot.
Exactly, and RoseJ and Mirrorman were able to make some of those adjustments right now, but now it's a matter of having to play out of that disadvantage. Yeah, you got the buff real quick coming in from the Velma, but you can see immediately with Mirrorman just getting back into the Rocket, trying to prioritize positioning more than anything. Even trying to get a follow-up with that up air, you currently have RoseJ isolated over to the side in a 2v1.
Exactly, you need to isolate that target as much as possible, but they're a very similar situation. They need to do that to Tom and Jerry, but a lot of projectiles being sent off. Good recovery from RoseJ and stalling with the falling up air to make sure that if the cat went out instantly for that down air, it wasn't going to find the mark.
A neutral air attack, or rather that neutral attack in general, right by the ledge. And
lasso from NAKAT, okay.
Huge from NAKAT. Here
big spike, NAKAT again!
Now, the double spike from NAKAT and VoiD to close that life.
You can
he's slicing!
Sometimes in the
holy shit!
In favor of the blue team coming out there, going aggressive, and then NAKAT instantly starting off with a 40+ damage string on the Velma, and it hasn't stopped.
A double rocket to control even more of that space to help him with the cooldown, but the spike now coming in from RoseJ to take care of VoiD.
Good job from RoseJ recognizing that NAKAT over jumped that edge guard, trying to go off there, and it's like, well, that's a free downer, and who was up there already? Mirrorman to cover it if you went high too early. Yeah, it was NAKAT that was off to the side right here with VoiD helping out with the survivability, but he needs to help out with NAKAT again. They cannot lose out
somehow still alive.
Early. Yeah, NAKAT, if the cat went upwards,
2-2.
Disappeared, but the Rocket
actually pretty
in the
even
middle
game right
of
now.
The scramble, walking away with that knockout.
Velma high percent though.
So trying to scoop them up with the up air, the lasso to pull him right back.
The lasso's being like the most clutch thing here.
Amount of damage here. Look at this, 127 onto RoseJ.
And look at how quickly they switched away from RoseJ onto Mirrorman to get a double up again. The double ups have been so much better. I feel like they feel way more comfortable in the scramble right now by comparison to that previous set.
Trying to get the follow-up again.
Oh, if a Gimp comes here though.
83 already onto NAKAT. He's playing this so passive. He's got the lasso
again!
Off of cooldown before being able to snipe RoseJ once again.
And right after that snipe, Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, it is going the same way as the 1-1 tournament.
So no way can
VoiD goes to losers, clutches it out.
To go help out RoseJ. Match point currently for the blue team, but
Oh,
now match point actually for the red team as they go all the way up. Going up
what is going on?
Shield to make sure that VoiD would tank that hit if the up air happened.
NAKAT, almost killing.
Stage, so get sent forward again. RoseJ having the opportunity though. VoiD understanding now, trying to get some help.
Oh my God, how is Mirrorman alive? NAKAT gets it again.
And they do it. They
Damn.
go to 0.
And went out there using that side air, forcing them to recover high, and then because the Rocket was gone, there's nothing to block you. When you see bugs recover that way with the tail, with the ear span, that is a signification that you have no utility for that Rocket. Guess what? That's going to be a lot easier to punish you in that spot. Covering them again as soon as you saw the on Vicky and the dodge, everything you want to do. They're looking shooketh by that side air.
What a way to
This feels like one of those Hollywood scripts.
Look at the faces though. RoseJ and Mirrorman trying to keep themselves composed there. We may have a bracket reset real soon here, Ajax. Match point for NAKAT and VoiD.
A little bit of sweat finally coming off the brow of Mirrorman and RoseJ, forcing themselves to have to get recomposed. Remember what we said before? And those who end up on the loser side of bracket have had a greater historical winning percentage in these positions because they're warmed up. They're ready. They've been plowing through the loser side after getting knocked out in an upset. And they are here to potentially force that upset and get into this game number 2, get into this next game with the 3-0.
I love the immediate repositioning there between RoseJ and Mirrorman, not only trying to get the grab on the bugs, but the rocket too, so that way you have that projectile on the screen to control some of that extra space. But the cat being able to close in this gap has been even more crucial. Gets a downer.
Yeah, I gotta say, man.
And the taunt
He's landing every kill when he has to.
We saw it on Twitter before. He said that those are unintentional. He's just accidentally hitting the D-pad, and if he wanted to do it, he would
Spider pig, thank you.
there it is. Down the button. But that's something he hopefully doesn't come back to cost him at any point in that spot. But right now, very dead even game, Vicky.
Especially with the way that he's been able to snipe with a lot of.
That's a lot of early damage. Holy shit!
Off the stage, though, this is a spike opportunity.
If VoiD died that early, I think it would have been at least.
It gets two for
RoseJ double dip.
It's a shish kebab that they really wanted in that situation right here too.
Fuck.
On the screen, here comes a barrel in the tunnel, so that way they could go in for that reposition. But they're doing a really good job.
Okay,
trying to
damn.
NAKAT and VoiD here. This is why VoiD is stuck over to the other side, almost getting spiked again.
And
bro, it's the support players right now that are calling all the shots.
Smartly getting away from that potential side that could have given them up a 3-life lead.
Let's see if he has that other opportunity. He's got the
And
shield.
NAKAT
He's got the spike in hand. He's going to be able to shield VoiD at the same time while he's fighting off with Mirrorman.
Gonna go ahead and take that hit, activating the projectile block perk, which both of these teams are currently running to try and mitigate a little bit of that damage from the zoning.
Oh, look at that quick reposition with the tunnel here, too, as the safe drops down, and they're going to be able to hit it in the direction of VoiD.
Oh, my goodness.
Damn, wow.
Can NAKAT land here? He needs to. They are sharking him.
They're fucking juggling
He's
NAKAT.
lucky he's still alive.
All right, this is Lee's going for
That's
game.
safe before forcing VoiD into the skies. Similar spot. This could be a double up, though. Did they get him? No. They missed on the
Oh, my God. Imagine double kill there.
Just missed because RoseJ gets in.
The fact that Mirrorman was able to survive that is insane as the safe comes.
Jeez, there's so... No way. No fucking way, dude. Oh!
They did it! They get the reset! NAKAT was off the stage there too at 131. That could have been so detrimental.
And VoiD signifying in NAKAT to the crowd. One more.
Yo, they gotta win, dude.
There's the Tony support right there.
It's in the script, man.
Showing some love for this insane grand final.
How the fuck did he win that?
In the most dominant fashion. VoiD and NAKAT getting that 3-0 to get the bracket reset.
That was insane.
Let's go, VoiD. Look at the signs coming up. Amazing artwork right there from Sid, but the crowd is going wild with this bracket reset. Are you kidding me, Ajax? The very first grand final land here for MultiVersus EVO 2022, and it's a bracket reset.
I know we've said it time and time again, but you could not have asked for a better first tournament. Watching all this action play out, Mirrorman and RoseJ forced to have to reconsider their approach to this game. They have cruised through literally everyone up to this point.
We have a reset, lads. 3-0 with an insane comeback.
Because it is reset. Gives them a clean slate. They have beaten them before. They can beat them again. That's if they could stop this dominant adjustment from NAKAT and VoiD.
It's just crazy to see how quick it's happened. How quick NAKAT and VoiD were able to take away what they've learned already in the winners finals, have to duke it out in a very intense close set in the losers finals, to then reverse and reset the grand finals here against two players that have been dominating throughout this entire bracket, seeded number 2, RoseJ and Mirrorman.
Who would have thought in the year 2022, one of the most intense situations we'd be looking at is Tom and Jerry scrapping with Bugs Bunny.
This is it. This is how it ends. Last set of the night.
Off the reset of grand finals with VoiD and NAKAT and Mirrorman and RoseJ.
And look at this already coming swinging. NAKAT hasn't even taken a lick of damage just yet.
Oh
Still
my
going,
goodness.
by the way. Oh, the pair!
Holy
All right, I see
fuck!
you looking real quick here, VoiD.
Using the reverse hit of Wonder Woman's up air as well to get the spike back down to the platform. 75 damage unchecked. That happened so quickly to Velma. That is a great way to establish fear in RoseJ, who has not been hit. But that's a free follow-up, missing on the side here, getting the reversal up air, but they get away.
The double rockets coming in on the stage here too, but just like you mentioned, RoseJ's survivability has been insane, but to take that much damage, we may not be able to see that survivability.
It always happens, dude. Taunt to get bodied is just
down
a...
attack to try and catch him, going for projectile. You can
It's like a rule of the FGC.
Stronger over time with that bracer, so you don't see it too often, but it is a really good call. That's safe, just missing the follow-up onto NAKAT over on the right.
Oh! The spike follow-up right afterwards.
Oh, they both got spiked.
right, though, between both of these teams.
That was weird.
That every time you can, if you're in a spot where you were the
announcement was we're doing a
one
2v2 coin box on Wednesday.
116, very even game.
Info
once again,
on my Twitter.
Tries to use the lasso here
Or
too.
use
You
the
see the
box
cat
command,
going
I'm
all the
pretty
way deep, but this puts you in a pretty scary
Damn,
opportunity. But you
another
capitalize
kill
on that
from
platform,
NAKAT, so many.
finding RoseJ as he tries to land.
The cat's evasiveness to get away from Mirrorman in the middle of trying to get that edge guard. And then here we go to follow up off the dead into the Jerry shot. That is one of the loops you see in singles, and they're pulling it off here in twos.
Oh, he almost went for the spike again.
He's going for all the spikes he wants to.
Looking at his life right now, he was only at 29% beforehand.
It is incredible to watch. The adjustments going after the chase dots up on the top. But here we go again. Mirrorman trying to get down to the ground, but VoiD making it difficult. Even at 121, he's still chasing.
And he's still able to stay alive. He's got that great health in general here, too. He hasn't got a hit just yet. Meanwhile, RoseJ manages to make it right back. Here comes the rocket, so that way you can help out.
You went to the 6-0 in
How
grands.
do you touch the ground here if
Just
you're
to make a statement.
to force the initiative? You were the one who needs to take point on damage, and Velma can't really do it right now. There's the side air, finds the mark. They have one more point.
And just kill the bunny.
Continue this win streak they've
That's
had.
it.
Up air still not able to take out VoiD.
The fact that VoiD is still alive is insane here. While NAKAT has been doing a lot of that damage here. You can currently see getting the follow-up with the up special, the rocket coming towards NAKAT, actually exploding. Now the follow-up from Mirrorman to claim that life.
Oh, Mirrorman gonna get the reversal on the
All
side
right,
air,
that's
got
one.
the wall bounce, so that's gonna lead to a knockout. And
That's two? Oh my God!
Here onto VoiD. You have to be playing perfectly for Mirrorman.
Can they catch Mirrorman?
Trying to help him out here, Vicky.
Oh, the save actually gets the follow-up for RoseJ right there, too. Here comes the words to try to contest him as they try to forcibly land, but VoiD actually getting out of that situation after being sandwiched between both RoseJ and Mirrorman.
And now you
Oh,
can't.
Mirrorman's avoiding everything!
Use the
Oh!
again, 4 games straight.
That was VoiD, right?
4 straight. 4 straight, and taking the first game of a set is always so important to help keep on that momentum throughout the rest of those last 2 games. If you could make it in a clean 3-0.
Can somebody please do me a favor and make fan art of VoiD after he takes a Red Bull and then go into the same like Shaggy Rage mode animation that happens? Because oh my goodness, we are looking at VoiD Reborn currently in front of us, and the cat is built quite literally different. I just don't know how to say it. His movement has gotten so much better. Oh,
no
we're
way.
gonna see the return, the original main, what RoseJ was known for. It's looking like the hover over might be happening.
Arya?
RoseJ originally an Arya main, and one of the best, if not the best in the game.
They need a change here.
That would be crazy, but to make this adjustment now.
RoseJ's Arya's
when you
fucked
are down
up.
a game in this bracket reset could be risky.
I mean,
could throw them for a ride because they would not expect it. They've been so prepared for the bugs in Velma. I guess they got what they wanted, Ajax. They wanted to take the Velma and they wanted to take the bugs and toss it in the trash.
Well, here's the trade-off that you get as Arya. You switch up to Arya, and now you get to add that armor break, not only to yourself, but your team. You could use that special to get those free armor hits onto Wonder Woman.
Chaining the perks up.
Great mobility. Trade-off, though, very light. Very easy to get knockouts on. You could get free team combos off the top with that bugs, using the up special to teleport in, get the follow-up off of the knife, and you can teleport towards your teammate. You have to be careful with how often you overextend, though, because characters like Wonder Woman and Tom and Jerry will make you pay for it. The Arya is going to, in fact, be coming out. It has been solidified. Game number 2 here. Velma has won.
Been dialed in.
The Velma bugs meta. Has it been defeated already by NAKAT?
It looks like we found a solution, Ajax. It looks like VoiD and NAKAT have done it. We see the swap up, and you highlighted it perfectly with the downside of Arya in general, being a glass cannon, being the lightest character here in MultiVersus.
And the perfect stage to do it. Batcave. This is going to lead to some early knockouts from the red team. If they can find it. Chasing him over, this guy's about to be the first one.
Holy
Gets out of there
shit.
at 89. That could have easily been the first one.
But let's talk about the damage output that's already been put onto the cat. It's still climbing.
That might have been the
Almost
fix,
getting that
dude.
up-air follow-up.
They're trying to touch the ground.
Oh, what the? Yeah, because you can use Arya on the top and then go bugs.
RoseJ are striking quick and striking fast, putting on damage onto the blue team.
You see them trying to continue on a lot of this domination right here. RoseJ now making that swap up as he goes zooming.
What happened?
by.
The knife was off the side of the stage. And
What
he teleported
happened?
towards it. Wasn't paying attention when the knife was stuck. And that
The
gives
knife
him a
took her
free
down.
one, but the knife is attached to
That was
VoiD.
SD?
Getting in the way, though, is using the shield to tank that hit to prevent the knockout on VoiD.
Letting them know, all right, you know what, you can take that real quick here after this making
That's
this quick
funny,
little
dude.
swap, and the cat is actually capitalizing so
That was a
hard.
bad
With
whiff.
the ricochet off of those vehicles off to the side. side, you can actually do a lot of that.
You do take those.
Yeah, those Batmobiles are viable for everyone to get.
This stage ceiling is so fucked.
Here comes the cat to get the down air. Can they get the frying pan? No, they cover him. But here comes the side air from Mirrorman to help protect, and the lasso of truth hits him. I don't know if he's making this back.
Oh, no, he's still going, but the rocket actually helping him ricochet and actually managing to make it back.
And using that dynamite to stall as well as VoiD, getting that shield up at the right time. The cat getting in there in the middle of it, 1 life apiece. That could be disappearing very
Like the Arya's doing damage, but it's not getting kills.
In that damage meter, you can't afford to take much more.
Oh, shit.
He sacrificed Jerry, and it's all for a good cause in that situation. See you later. What did I say? Jerry's going to be able to help carry Tom in this situation instead with that spine.
Tom having absolutely no remorse whatsoever for sending Jerry to the
Wonder Woman, dude.
Jerry coming back in. Everybody off stage. This is the worst spot. Up air,
what a scuffle.
Defense against Mirrorman's up airs have been so good. Finally, 1 fight.
2-2.
There you go. Now it's tied a piece here. NAKAT being at 120 is going to be that priority right now for RoseJ and Mirrorman, but the way that they're trying to dance around here, despite actually getting that SD with that life here, he tries to get the follow-up with these up airs, but there's a lot of damage coming on.
Both of them trying to use this the sneak attack underneath that smoke screen with that tunnel to try and catch some slippers.
Oh, man.
Here we go off stage. 144. That's going to get the air from VoiD. They could get the dynamite in there.
I think if they take the stock and turn it over.
Right now. And he got them all.
And he got it! That's why he popped. That's over, dude.
Answering back here.
6-0. Make it happen.
Straight. And VoiD once again saying it.
I cannot believe.
One more and you walk away with the first place $10,000 prize and the winners of the very first MultiVersus tournament here in 2022. But that's what it is, Ajax. It's one more. It's not guaranteed.
Everyone.
Some adjustments have been made, but I'm thinking about
moments away
because that's so important, especially in a team-based game like this. It's the mental. And even though you're making some of these swaps, you have to think about what you've been doing consistently that has given you the rewards that have put you in this grand finals in the first place.
These two are built to win as champions. NAKAT and VoiD putting the headsets back on. Chat, crowd, everybody watching. Are you not entertained? We're watching 5 games straight for NAKAT and VoiD.
What other EVO finals are right now?
Have to do everything possible to get it back. This could be it. This could be the last game to finish EVO 2022 for MultiVersus.
Let's go. Here we go. And off the rip, we're ready with that lasso, setting him up. You know that NAKAT always likes to use that lasso off the rip.
And that's exactly what you need to do, establish dominance early. And they've done exactly that on back cave. Even with those early...
It's either the most devastating statement ever made, or somehow Rose and Mirrorman do the impossible.
Exactly, because you don't have that ricochet effect. You can't get that volleyball fall.
Even when Smash isn't at EVO, Smash is still at EVO.
Currently, you see that RoseJ is desperately trying to make it back.
Man.
Stop the follow-up from that knife as well with that lasso of truth. They're able to just control the space. And VoiD reading the dodge. Volley off the bottom.
Finish this shit.
2 more.
Finish it.
Finish here and take it all home.
Oh, they're sweeping.
Here, right? We know that they got that bracket reset.
They are literally sweeping.
Not taking a single game in this grand final so far.
Not one single drop of blood. Everything
looking hella foolish.
Up to this point, we're 2 rockets and now on stage at the same time. Might want to dip on out of
I hope the cat gets up and shit talks him to his face. Oh shit. Okay, I'll do.
And evening things up just as quick as RoseJ and Mirrorman.
Going off the side of the stage, getting that side air, striking back, but the double up, that's gonna almost get him. But now you have not many resources, and they just sneak through Mirrorman, keeping themselves in the game.
Try to get that trade real quick here, too, with the rocket coming out. You can bounce off of that.
After all the clutches. One more! Stop!
Both of them off stage. This could be reversal they're looking for to get them back in the game, though. And Mirrorman's
shit.
Here momentarily.
NAKAT to finish it?
124. Look at VoiD. Look at NAKAT. Look at the way that Mirrorman is forced to literally run away, try to hang out on the rocket for as long as he could.
Seeking missiles, and VoiD is the one trying to close it out. NAKAT.
I hope his last play is fucking crazy.
Power to keep Mirrorman alive. Mirrorman struggling to touch the ground in every way.
That's it!
That's gonna be it!
They won EVO!
EVO 2022 MultiVersus champion!
Wow!
No emotion from this team to overcome a matchup that they lost in winners. They didn't give up. They made the adjustments. And look at this. Look at the way that they're feeling. So relieved. So confident. After the delivery that they had, after what NAKAT said in his interview with Sharpie, in such an insane matchup.
The tears are
fucking
flowing,
nuts.
The rivers are
there you go.
You can see it. VoiD feeling very happy.
GG's.
Amazing.
GG's.
VoiD getting that W at the end. The crowd out there, big support. You see the Cali crowd, you see everybody putting it out. Let's hear it for the first place champs, VoiD and NAKAT.
So sick.
They decided it, and they did it, Vicky. They attacked
This is
it,
awesome, dude.
they shut it
So
down.
many clutch moments.
The Goliath that was the Velma and Bugs team, and they got a 6.
VoiD wins Coinbox
You know
and
that
EVO.
match
What
right
the
there,
fuck?
That is deserved. Incredible job from
What the
everybody
fuck?
involved. Let's go ahead and get it over momentarily to Sharpie to ask everybody how they're feeling in this position.
Call to them first. Okay, everybody. So you all saw the new Evolution champions, NAKAT and CLG VoiD, just straight up run this reset 6-0 straight.
6-0 grands.
Now, last time I started with you, NAKAT. So I'm gonna take it from your teammate. Come on over here. Come here, VoiD. Now talk to me real quick, because the very first thing you did yet again was go straight to that ground. How are you feeling? You told me that you hadn't had an energy drink for a little bit. They're not good. I get it. But right before you went to come play this, as soon as y'all got knocked down to losers, you opened up another can. How are you feeling now that you have won 6-0?
Honestly, I don't know. This might come as a surprise. I'm really happy Mirrorman said that he wasn't surprised he won, because I feel like that ignited a fire in me and NAKAT to try as hard as we did. So, yeah.
He's just in the background.
I wouldn't have had it any other way.
Let me talk to you real quick.
Oh, shit.
Do not talk trash. That's all I need. Do not talk trash. That's all I need, baby. What did he say? It wasn't possible?
He said he wasn't surprised he won.
Oh, he wasn't surprised? Well, damn, I wasn't surprised for the 6-0. Damn.
Okay, so this is my last question for both of you. VoiD, I know you're feeling excited and accomplished. Do y'all have any words for any other main that maybe thinking that these pros don't got it going on? That these EVO champions got a little bit lucky? That wasn't really skill, and it was just a really good patch. What do you got to say about that, VoiD?
All I'm saying is this is our first twos tournament, and we didn't use Bugs or Velma.
Oh! They're feeling themselves!
Apparently, Wonder Woman sucks, but I don't know. That might have been a skill issue.
They're going in! They're going in!
Well, everybody,
the skill issue.
A straight 6-0 from a skill issue would be the very first thing that secured these two the EVO championship. Congratulations.
Dude. Shit.
Now, as we get
Let your nuts hang.
champions, please stay tuned because we do
What
have
a, that was
analysis
legendary.
coming straight up.